Woo, buddy. Okay. So I did my playoff scenarios and stuff, so I didn't really think about making a video right now. But we got some really good news today. EB is back at practice. He's a light practice, but he was wearing the same thing as everybody else. He was doing drills. Andy Reid said that he wanted to wait until he was 100% ready to come back. And I'm telling you what, dude, this guy looks better than ever. All of you that don't know, Patrick Mahomes and Eric Berry are by far my two favorite players. I was beyond ecstatic when we came out with the franchise tag for EB because I followed him all the way through Tennessee, and then my heart sank when he got cancer, and he's his Achilles tore, and it put me down in the dirt even more. He's back, and I'm telling you what, you look at this dude in my poster. Just turn it around. Oh, that's okay. So that's a lock. All right. So look at him in the poster, and look at this guy now. He looks like an absolute bulldog. I mean, this guy has apparently been bench pressing like crazy because he is stacked. I think this is probably the best I've ever seen him shape-wise. He's big. He's always been a skinny guy, and this dude's got upper body strength on top of upper body strength. Just, I mean, he definitely made a statement when he said 100%, because he's friggin' ripped now. So our heavy hitter's finally back, and he's supposed to be 100%, and he looks really good. Like I said, he's definitely got a lot more upper body strength than what he had in that poster, and that was a couple of years ago. I mean, the dude looks good. He looks like a bulldog ready to fight, and I'm so excited. He came back for the Raiders game this week. I don't know how much they're going to play him, but I'm going to tell you right now, nobody, regardless of what controversy and all this other shit that was said, nobody wants to play worse than Eric Berry. He was always there at the practices. He was always there at the camps. He was always there no matter what. He didn't miss a beat. He didn't really let anything slow him down. And it's so good to see him back out there. I mean, it's just fantastic. Oh boy, man. The Raiders are going to have their hands full with this guy. My guess is they're going to try to run a lot of man. West Coast usually runs a lot of man. But particularly this weekend, I feel like running man defense would be a good option against the Raiders. They don't have a lot of stacked wide receivers. Their injury list is almost full. The only injury that really sticks out to me, Mitch Morris will be back this week, which is fantastic. We've been missing him really bad, and we could have really used him against the Rams, especially against Arnold, because Mitch Morris is our starting center. So that would have moved everybody back to their normal positions. So it's good to see him back. Eric Berry, and I thought there was one other one that's coming back too. The one that stuck out to me was Sammy Watkins. He didn't even practice today. Supposedly his ankle is still hurting him. We're talking about, God, when did we play Cleveland? Cleveland was when he hurt his ankle. I'm going to say that was week 10. Let's go to week 10. I'm going to say it was week 10 when Sammy Watkins hurt his ankle. And it was just a sprain. He came back in the game. Ever since then, he's been playing like 5 or 6 snaps. That's it. And then he's done for the day. And, like against the Rams, we really could have used him. That's his former team. Do you think he would have wanted to go off against the Rams? No. Apparently not, because he barely played, if any at all. So he sprained his ankle in week 9. That was a month ago. That was a month ago when he sprained his ankle. A month ago. And it was a sprained ankle. Where are you, Sammy Watkins? I mean, we obviously don't need you, but it helps, dude. You help. You help out there. And we could have used you against the Rams. That was your former team. What happened to burning your former team? We could have used him. We didn't need him, but we could have used him. And here's my personal opinion. If Sammy Watkins is going to keep having this ankle problem like he had in the past, then fine. Draft another wide receiver. Texas A&M. That big-ass kid named Rogers, long dreads, go get him. Same size as Sammy Watkins. Train him up. There you go. That's my opinion. That's my opinion, which, by the way, Rogers went off against LSU this week. So that's just my personal opinion. If Watkins keeps having problems, the best thing to do is just trade him off to somebody. I don't want to see him go because he really wants to play here. But, dude, a whole month for a sprained ankle? Come on, man. And you're still not practicing? Now, that's unacceptable, man. We're looking at a 14-2 season if we keep playing the way we are. We need you to be there. Well, let me rephrase that. We don't need you to be there, but you're definitely going to help. You know, he does help. He does help. He does play. He plays great when he's healthy. But a month for a sprained ankle, that is ridiculous. So that's just my opinion on that. But Eric Berry coming back, it means a lot. It means a lot. All these deep balls that have been getting thrown over our heads. You know, when have you ever noticed when Eric Berry is in there, that never happens really? But when he's gone, it always happens. Eric Berry takes away that deep threat. Because in the back of their mind, they know if they throw it that far, either EB's going to pick it off or he's going to plow somebody for it. I mean, somebody will get punished for trying to go over the middle with him. That's just the way it is. And there's no other safety in the league like him. Maybe the Honey Badger, but he's not Eric Berry. That's my opinion on it. All this deep ball stuff that's been happening to us, he's going to take all that away. Unless he's on a full-out blitz where he's blitzing, he's going to be back there. And he will either punish somebody or pick it off. That doesn't happen with him in there. Ron Parker, really good corner, hits hard, but he's not Eric Berry. But when Eric Berry's in there, he plays twice as good. So that means the world, man. So I guess now would be a good time to Keys beating Oakland. Look, Derek Carr has been getting pressured all year. He only really throws it to, one person, and that's Jared Cook. Keys to beating Oakland. Well, shut down Jared Cook and pressure Derek Carr, and I firmly believe we will do both of those. Eric Berry being back there is going to cause more pressure to be on Derek Carr because he's going to have to take more time to read it and throw it. And Eric Berry's hungry, man. He's ready to get back on the field, and I guarantee you heads are going to roll when he gets back in. When he gets back in, heads are going to roll. He will be hungry, and he will hit people. And I look forward to it. And this is huge because, if he comes back for the playoffs, when he comes back for the playoffs, that's going to help so much in the playoffs. Getting burnt by all these two good teams we played, getting burnt deep. That's just going to stop. Eric Berry puts a stop to that. I've watched him long enough. He's not going to allow that. I think we're going to pressure Derek Carr. He's got a hurt ankle already. He came back late in the game last week, played the rest of the game. But he's got a beat-up ankle, and I think Kansas City's going to exploit that. I think that's about it. I mean, get pressure on Derek Carr, cover your man. And the Raiders, I personally, I think this should be a 38 to 14, 42 to 14 game. It shouldn't be a contest. If our defense plays as good as they should with that man in the game. Oh, Hitchens was the other injury. Hitchens still has those bruised ribs, but he's going to play. He was a full practice this week. So he was a full practice all week, so he's going to play. So it'll be good to have Hitchens back in. So we are at full capacity now. We have everybody back that needs to be back. We've got Dirty Dan back. We've got EB back. I mean, we've got everybody back. So if we can't win this way, well, we're just getting beaten in. But that's what I think should happen. The minimum that I think we should score on this team, 35, is the minimum. The maximum this defense should allow, 20 at best. There's no reason why it shouldn't go over 20. Last year was a shootout in Oakland. We didn't have EB for that one either. So, once again, him in the lineup is going to make a world of difference. I'm telling you, man, it's going to make a world of difference. So that's about all I got for this video. I'm just glad the guy's back. So I'm going to get out of here.